Which side do you want it on?
So stabbed a piece of wire through my finger, and I got, no, put it on top of the other one. There you go, so less chance of it coming off then. So, and quite a bit of blood come out. And Dr. Goodwin, and Dr. Goodwin over there,
no,
has helped sort it all out.
I didn't. I didn't.
So,
you
were there to make sure that I was alright. You were the one that told me I was bleeding.
Huh?
You were the one that told me I was bleeding.
No, I didn't.
You've seen the blood on the floor. So, that's that sorted.
I didn't the first time. I saw the second.
So, now it's back to doing what we were doing. We've got 4 sheep that doesn't belong to us, and we've got 5 that's over at a neighbouring farm, and the 4 sheep we got belongs to the neighbouring farm. So we're going to meet them at the gateway at 2 o'clock, and we're going to carry the sheep in the back of the rover. So we've made a temporary grid. It is literally temporary. Hopefully they're not too strong and brutal. And we're going to put them in there. Evelyn's going to come with me in the rover when we come, and Benjamin's going to take his little Cobra fun bike. Unless he takes his blue one when I put petrol in it. And so far, this is the blood. I don't know if you guys can see. So, that's the blood down there, there. There's just drops all the way in. So, bleeding quite good I was. You know, you got to do a job. You got to do it properly, don't you? Basically what happened was one of the wires I put on was sticking out, and I went to grab it and put my finger through it. Probably wasn't my smartest idea. So, we've got that pile of metal gone. Next lot to go in the trailer is that lot over there. And we'll be sorted. And then we've got, once we've done that, we've got things on this table that can go up to the container. And we've also got to take all that and put up in another container for now. So, keep ourselves nice and busy. So we've got all that to clear off as well.
Hi.
This one's all sort of just about ready to go. We've got that to chuck outside. Big ripper tooth I was going to make for the digger. And I've also got these pods to take down to another container, but I'll probably do them with the tractor and trailer, tractor and transport box to be quicker. So, and the bike seems to be running all right in the background there. She seems to be running pretty good. So we'll get that hopefully stays going. I've got the bushes still to do on the front and a choke cable, so it's a bit hard to start in the mornings, but it's better than not having anything at all. And I will catch you in the next bit. This is 5 sheep in there heading to their owner. Put them over there. And then I've got my car and a bike stopping the sheep getting through the gate. That's the plan. So we just got to wait for my neighbour to turn up to pick up his sheep, and then we'll chuck our ones in this camp. And then he'll take these ones away. I could take them all the way to his place like this, but the downside is I can't expect my little boy to drive along the road where there's vehicles driving around. And it's quite a fair old length too. Like it take about half an hour to get around there. At normal speed day, so taking them on a bike would be a bit too long. But we've got a nice day for it, and the temporary bodge job seemed to have worked, so that's the main thing. So next job is just wait. Sometimes you just got to take the scenery. Just absolutely beautiful area. So at the moment we're looking for a phone, and then I'll Pretty shear shed. We've been working in the shed all day, so we will have a look. We're looking for Evelyn's phone. It's a toy phone, mind you, but she's forgot where she's put it. And being that they're on the farm, they have a bit more freedom out on the farm, so they have a bit more distance to travel, so it's a bit longer to find things. So I'm hoping to look for that, and then got a few more things to do in the shed. We'll sort of get that ready tonight, or most of it, 90% of it, ready for tomorrow. So I'll get back to you on that one. So we've got Gippy's inspection coming. So as you can see, that corner is cleared out, wall table's in place, little table, so you sort the fleeces out, they sit the fleeces in there. We got this four-wheeler, that four-wheeler, that four-wheeler, that pink electric car, that blue electric car, that cylinder, that tank, those rolls of netting, and that heater to go down to a container, and that quad there. That quad there is probably one of the best quads you will ever get in your whole entire life. It's a Yamaha Breeze automatic. It's a 125, and sadly it's had a bit of a hard life with the thing. But my sister originally got this one when she was about 12, 13 maybe, and we went gathering up in all those mountains that I showed you, way over beyond her. And then when I turned 13, 14, she gave it to me, and I used it, and then Mum used it for a bit. So this bike has been over the whole 32,000 acre farm that my parents owned and more, because they also went gathering for some neighbouring farms too. And I tell you something, you know, for a little bike, it is just, oh, it's an awesome bike. If you ever see one of these up for sale and it's going, get them if they've been well looked after. Just beautiful bikes. First, you get 2 gears, forwards and backwards. You know, simple, good for the kids to learn on. It's what we all learnt on. Spent many a times on it. I've lost count on how many hours we've spent on those bikes. Each gather used to be about 6-7 hours minimum at that time. So you're probably talking of 12 hours, between 7 and 12 hours on them. This bike here we're taking to the tip. It used to go. My little boy used to use it, but sadly the piece has been broken off the fuel tap on the tank, and it's just going to get used for spares, so it goes down with the other four-wheelers I've got. That cement's all got to get stacked up into there. We have a nice big whack of rubbish, and I've got my workbench set up. Got the drill actually rigged up, so it actually works. Oh, if I plug it in. We've got the compressor there. I'm going to set up another lead up in there so I can have the two connected, so that's on all the time. I've got my bench grinder, I've got my tools, I've got my bits of metal, and if I need to weld anything, I can do a bit of spot welding there for the first part of shearing, and then after that, bale starts getting sort of stacked up under there. So we've got to move that wood this evening, and we've also got to fold up all these tarps ready for the canter when we get the fuso going, if we get the parts. I've sprayed around here in yellow so the rousies can see where the steps are. Sadly, this is meant to be a raised board here, so it's meant to be raised up. So the rousie would be working where I am sort of now, if you get my drift. And so from this end here, it would come up a couple feet, and then you'd have your shearing stand across there. So that's what we're working at next. And then basically from sort of here, we'll have a ramp coming up, and that will fill up the catching pens. So this bit here will all sort of be raised, and it'll fill up there, and then here is where the sheep will drop down, sort of thing, and then they'll go out through a chute, so they'll come down and sort of go through there. I am thinking maybe just for convenience, doing this as a flat floor, straight across here, setting up the 2 stands, and just having the catching pens at the same height in here. So do 2 catching pens, and then basically have it so you only have a little ramp. It's not ideal. The table obviously would have to go back a bit further, a couple feet, just to give them a bit of room, but that's it. So we got speaker there, as you can hear, and we've got a speaker there. We've still got to clear all this up. I've got my hand pieces over there to move, or my dad's hand pieces really. My one's actually still in the box. And we've got these couple of fleeces that I shore off the mutton, and Dad shore one off the mutton at towards the end or beginning of the last season. No, towards the end I think it was. It must have been towards the end. Bench grinder, we will leave that there for now, but 9 times out of 10 they bring their own, so we'll probably end up moving that. So I haven't changed the papers on that yet, but if we do, I'll do a video of that as well. So basically all the ballies get chucked into this corner normally. Locks go under there, then we put them into bales, and we use these sort of as bins to sort the fleeces out. And we've got to sweep all this up because this is where the pressing goes and all the bales get stored, and some extra wool gets sort of stacked in there as well. We've got that piece there to take away as well. So we've got 2 more speakers up there, getting back to the speaker side. So we've got a speaker up there, and then I've also got a speaker way down there. So if you're at the back of the shed, you can still hear the music, but that one is connected to the positive of the left side and the negative of the right side. And these ones are connected left and right, and same as the other one. But sometimes the shearers bring their own shearing music, so they bring their own system where they plug in and listen to like things. So if we want to, we pull this one and pull this one, and as you can hear, we've still got music in here. But if we go down here, nothing. So that's how that goes. Now, this video is probably not going to be posted actually tonight because it is the 1st, but I would like to wish everyone a happy new year, and for all my subscribers from the last year and from all the people that have supported me along the way of what I'm doing. Much appreciated, and I wish you all the best for the new year. I wish that, I hope that hopefully this COVID thing sort of goes down. It gets on the positive side of things, if nothing else, you know, start getting better, and we go from there. So this video is going to be a longish video, but I hope you enjoy. So we've been at this shed now, what, 2 and a bit days? I got the 4-wheeler going, and we've been using that. So yeah, about 2 and a bit days sort of thing. And I've got to get this finished tonight, or most of it, and then tomorrow we just take this lot away and the last few bits away. That there won't take too long to sort out, hopefully. I'd like to think anyway. And I've also got to get a battery for the clock, because no point having a clock, and I've got to fold up tabs. And then I've got to move her over, and then tomorrow I can fill up with some extra stuff. I was going to do the other stuff tonight, but sadly, due to the fact is that I was looking for a phone, I couldn't really find what I was after, so we get to it. Oh, and this is my welder over here. I actually tried it out, and I tried it out on the inverter, the 5 kilowatt Victron inverter, 70 amp charge. I actually forgot to start the generator, and I tried it on the thing, and I dumped the piece of scrap metal that I had. But I'd done a weld about yay long, and the inverter seemed to have powered it all right. I don't know if I would do it all the time. In fact, I know I wouldn't do it all the time, but it's one of those things. So anyways, I'd like to wish you all a happy new year, and I wish you the best for 2021. And obviously this season's quite big for me because I've taken the farm on permanently, so makes it even slightly more interesting as well. In the next couple of weeks, hopefully we'll be talking about upcoming project, which will be hopefully we'll all be looking forward to, and then we'll go from there. So we'll catch us in a bit. There we go, press is set up. I just had it going. Unlocked the scales. I put the bikes and all that outside. I know they're going to get wet, but they're going to get moved first thing in the morning anyway, and I want to do something at least while it was dark. So I've still got that corner there to sweep up, and those there, all this row here to disappear. That's where bales will get stacked. So we'll probably stack, what, 2, 4, 6, maybe a few bales to be going there. I'd like to move out OSB, to be fair, but I'll see how much room I have down in my container. If I've got enough room, then I'll take it all away. If I haven't, then I won't. It's as simple as that, really. We've got bale packs there. We've got black and white wool there, which is going to be going to Stanley. And we'll probably have another one to add to it anyway. We've got neck, part bale necks, and a part bale stain. We're not sending our stain pieces or our locks away this year. We're going to hold on to them because the wool prices are so low. But other than that, we should be good. And then we've just got this stuff to take away tomorrow in the bike trailer. This little pile here. That we've got to find a place for in a cupboard. Those to fold up, the welder to take back over there, and that paint to find somewhere for, And then we just got that bit to sort out, which isn't too much to sort out really compared to what the rest of it was. So, but it is 11:15 and I'm going to go and have a snack and call it quits for the night, I think. So, Happy New Year, hope it's a good one, and let's hope that this brings a nice eventful year, and hopefully better than what it was. So, we'll catch you later.